and welcome to Kate's Kitchen Fit. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious chicken coconut curry served with a cilantro and lime cauliflower rice. So, chicken coconut curry starts with curry powder. Now, you could make this yourself if you wanted to, but on a meal prep day, we're trying, most important is save time. So I went ahead and bought this pre-blended, but I'm going to show you some tricks to make it nice and flavorful and still keep it fresh. So I'm going to start by toasting my curry powder, a little bit in each pan. So in one pan, I'm going to have the cauliflower rice going. In the other pan, I'm going to have the chicken coconut curry. So we're multitasking, but keeping it simple. I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons of the curry powder. 1 tablespoon of coconut oil in each pan. I have here now 1 onion, 1 sweet onion that I chopped. Now I'm just going to add half a yellow onion into my rice pan. And the other half of my yellow onion into my chicken pan. Our oil was nice and hot, so we're getting that good sound of that sizzle. And now for the cauliflower rice. Cauliflower is one of my secret weapons. It is, for one, way better for you than a typical white rice, right? Where it has so many carbohydrates and simple sugars that we're trying to avoid on a healthy diet, right? Not spiking your insulin, keeping fiber and vegetables. Like instead of a serving of starch, you're getting a serving of vegetables. So that's amazing in itself. But cauliflower is so unique because it doesn't have that much flavor. So you could kind of take it and impart any flavor you want. And I'm just going to pulse it until it gets that rice look and texture. And this is really what we're looking for. You see how it's like crumbly, kind of looks like wet sand, but it also looks like rice too. So now I'm just gonna add my cauliflower right into my pan and then just mix it all up. You could already see that gorgeous yellow color from the turmeric and curry. It smells so good in here. So now I'm just going to take my chicken that I've had seasoned and chopped, and I'm going to add it right into my coconut curry pan. And I'm going to crank up my heat a little bit to get some nice color and make sure my chicken is cooked through. So now I'm going to add 3 cloves of crushed garlic into my rice. So instead of adding butter or bad oils, we're using onions, healthy oils, and then lots of flavor with the curry powder and the garlic, and then we're going to get some lime zest. This dish is going to rock your world. It's so good. I've even tested it on kids and told them it was rice, and they believed me. It was awesome. They were like, this is the best rice I've ever had. We're going to add the juice of 1 lime too. Okay, so now in this saute pan, I just have my coconut oil, my curry, my onions, and my chicken. And I've gotten a nice caramelization on my chicken. It's nice and brown. And we got some good crispy brown parts on the pan. So now we're going to add the broccoli first. The broccoli is going to be, out of all of our vegetables, you can choose to add your favorite vegetables too, but I wanted to keep this dish really simple and easy using, pre-made curry powder and just a few different vegetables, so it's not so complicated and hard to do. So the broccoli takes the longest to cook, so we're going to add the broccoli first, right into the pan. Here we have turmeric, turmeric is so good for you. It's super anti-inflammatory, and it's gonna bring so much flavor and color to our dish. So I'm just taking the same zester that I used for the lime and just going to grate it right over our dish. And we're just gonna get about an eyeball of a teaspoon and a half. And then same thing goes with the ginger, but we're gonna use 1 tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. So now we're gonna add 4 cloves of garlic in with the chicken and broccoli. Our last 2 vegetables, we're gonna add, I just have here 1 red pepper that I sliced lengthwise to give these nice, it's gonna add beautiful color, lots of flavor and texture into our dish. And then here, 2.5, 3 cups of pea pods. I just bought a package of pea pods. You could use as many as you like, or if you don't like pea pods, you could trade this out for some carrots, go really well in curry. And I'm just gonna add this right to the dish. I'm just gonna put a lid on it so that it kind of steams and gets cooking, and the vegetables will shrink down a little bit. And we're almost done. Okay, so I have my chicken and all my vegetables, my broccoli, my red peppers, and my pea pods in the pan. They have been sauteing on about medium-low for about 5 minutes. So they've cooked down a little bit. They look beautiful and bright. And now I'm just gonna hit them with a little bit more flavor, right? Healthy flavor. So we have the juice of half a lime, a little bit of acid. I'm just gonna give a little bit more of the same curry powder we used earlier, but I just wanna make sure that all the vegetables have a nice coating and good flavor of that curry. And then a little bit of sea salt, right? Not too much, but the vegetables do need a little bit of salt. And now I'm gonna take 1 can of coconut milk, and I'm just gonna eyeball this, but it's about 2 tablespoons of coconut milk into, maybe 3 tablespoons coconut milk into the rice. The rest of the can goes into the chicken curry. And I'm using an organic light coconut milk. Not that the full fat is bad, but we already added 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So there's good fat, and we're using chicken thighs. So we're using healthy, good fats, and this is just gonna impact a lot of flavor. Okay, since I promised you cilantro lime rice, it would be nothing without the cilantro. Fresh, green, beautiful cilantro. We're just gonna add it to, the heat's off, right? Everything's still warm. We're gonna add it to our cauliflower rice. Perfect, and give it a nice stir. The rest of the cilantro is going straight into the chicken curry. The last thing I'm gonna do to our curry is add 1 habanero that's finely diced, and you can choose to add this or skip this step if you're not a spicy person, but in our household we love spice. It's a nice flavor element, so I'm gonna go ahead and add it, but it's totally optional. And then that just goes right in, seeds and all. Give this 1 more good stir. This is amazing. I am so excited to taste this. To plate, I love to serve this dish in a bowl. It's super like homey and comforting to have like some nice rice on the bottom and then that good coconut sauce to like sop it up with. It's so good. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and layer some vegetables. Make sure you get all the colors. So some red peppers, some beautiful pea pods. Okay, and there you have it. Delicious chicken coconut curry with a cilantro and lime cauliflower rice. I cannot wait to dive into this. It's super healthy, Fun and easy to make, and you are going to surprise all your guests with this healthy and delicious dish. Thanks for watching Cate's Kitchen Fit. I'll see you next time.